We're joined by Tufts University. They just won the 2025 NCAA Division III Men's Soccer Championship here in Salem, Virginia. We have with us Mason Schultz, Xavier Canfin, head coach Kyle Desatel, and Mateo Bargagna. Coach, comments from you after winning the 2025 championship.
How did we win? It was over, but these guys just keep believing and have so much trust in themselves and so much quality. Amazing job to Coach Paul McGinley. He's a class act. I got to spend a lot of time with him this weekend. I've heard wonderful things about him for the last 30 years, and obviously one of the best coaches in the country. And I mean, what they did in the first half, we were on our heels for sure. And in the second half, we actually made no adjustments. We just told the guys at halftime they needed to work harder, which is sometimes a cop-out from a coach. It might have been we just didn't have any answers to change anything, and so we just told them just run harder. That's been our MO, just outwork other teams, and we won't lose. I'm just so proud, but I think that's coach speak. I would say I'm so proud had we lost 1-0 and not scored with 4 seconds left. These guys have been the best team I've ever got to be around, and I'm honored and privileged to be their coach, and can't believe it. I can believe it because we knew we were going to do it, but I'm just so grateful that I got to be their coach this season, and they took me along for the best coaching ride of my life.
Crack it open for questions in a second, but real fast before I go there, over 400 coach games for you. Ever been involved in a game like that before?
No, never like that. Never in an important moment scoring it up like that. I think we talked this whole tournament about last year we went out on penalty kicks, and penalty kicks, you coaches or people who watch can tell me that it's trained and you can get better. It's not. It's a coin toss, and it's one goalkeeper guessing the right way or a guy choosing to shoot the wrong way. When we tied it up, I said, guys, we've been aggressive all year. Maybe we'll lose, but let's go win a national championship. And we stuck Big Ben Brown up top still, and just went with basically 3 forwards and said, let's go attack this thing. That's who we've been. But no, I've never been a part of. I mean, an alum just showed me the goal Mateo scored is ridiculous.
Go ahead, Monica.
Well, speaking of that goal, Mateo, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that it's going to go down as one of the top moments in Division III men's soccer history. We've watched it numerous times. There's a lot of action going on the right side of the field. Xavier sends a ball inside. The ball ricochets out to you. Can you take us through it from your perspective up until the moment you see it go into the upper 90 of the net?
Yeah, I mean, we were just knocking on the door. I think we were working really hard, getting good chances, and 4 seconds left. Never count us out. We did it. And I don't know what happened. I feel like I just put my head down, and we've all been playing soccer for a long time, so just let my left foot do what it does. That's it.
Mason, Trinity is such a quality team, and they had a lot of chances early on. Can you talk about the team's defense and the ability to not allow an additional goal that left things open to get the equalizer?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear how good our defense has been all year. I think that's the 13th goal we've had scored on us in 20-something games. That's a pretty good number. From the last guy to the first guy, we trust our defense a lot. I mean, you see guys like Bijan, Ben Brown in the back, really solid players. And, we like to say they scored too early. We know how to defend. We know soccer's a game where you're going to get scored on, you're going to have to get it back, you're going to go down, you're going to go up. How do you manage those moments? The coaching staff does a really good job making sure we keep our heads level, focus on the right things, and kind of like Des said, I think we were really focused on going out and winning that game, and I think we put a lot of pressure on them, which kind of got them stuck back a little bit and gave us a lot more opportunities in the second half.
Xavier, we've heard that Mason is lightning fast. When he got the ball, can you take us through what was in your mind as you're making the run? I'm sure you're thinking about staying on sides, but take us through it from your perspective, start to finish, when you score the game winner.
Yeah, I mean, we were defending a corner, so I had some flashbacks from the first goal that Trinity scored. I didn't want that to happen again, obviously, but when I saw the ball get cleared out and Mason, controlled it, I thought to myself, he's got the fastest top speed on the team by a mile, so maybe I can join him and then get lucky. And then I saw, a defender coming behind me, and Mason saw me and put it on a plate for me. And I did everything to not get tackled by the guy who was behind me, because I would have done the same thing. But once I felt that he was gone, just tried to stay composed and put it in the back of the net.
Coach, I'm glad that you've got to see the goal that Mateo scored. There's another great moment that you're going to want to see that was captured on film after the team has put their name up on the bracket. There is a moment with you and Henry Perkins, and I know you've told us a lot about him. I might already know the answer to this question, but what did he say to you? What did you say to him?
Oh, God, you're going to make me emotional. I'm not going to get emotional. Henry Perkins is the only player I've ever coached, and these guys will know Henry Perkins is the best human in our program. Our staff jokes that he's far more mature than any of us. Henry Perkins is the only player I've ever coached who, after games, gives me a hug and tells me he's proud of me. That's what he did.
You earned it.
So many questions to ask. Let's start with Mateo. So there were 4 shots that you guys took in 6 seconds or something like that. There were only 4 seconds left when you shot it. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't going to be time for another one.
Mm-mm.
I know you obviously weren't thinking about it in the moment, but starting to process it a little bit. What's it like? I mean, does it compare to the moment you dreamt about as a youngster, I imagine?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know. It's unbelievable. A lot of people have been saying it, but I wear the number 4, so I guess it was meant to be.
Oh my God.
4 seconds. Yeah, that's just it. Yeah.
And it was the 4th shot of the sequence.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's
Wow.
just it's energy in the final. Like, I don't know. We were due. It was meant to be for us. So.
Yeah.
2 years ago, we were feeling sad. Last year, we were feeling sad. This year, we're on the top of the world. So, happy.
But by that logic, you were meant to come up and talk to me because I was the number 11, so you were meant to have that.
There we go.
There you go. That's the truth.
Amazing. When the corner was defended so well by you guys and you had it, what was your vision? What was your thought process as you took that touch down the right side?
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot as a team about verticality and really, when you get the ball in that situation, just going straight to the goal. We've had a few moments in the past few games where we've kind of been on the receiving end of that type of situation, and we've been fortunate enough to get out of those. I think, for me, there wasn't really much thinking going on. Obviously, Ben Brown wins a great header and flicks it on. And really, I'm just driving at him until I feel like he's coming to step at me, and then there's a window open for me to play, our best player, the ball. And obviously, he goes in and finishes off the way he did. So, not much thought, really just try not to lose the ball.
Xavier, similar question I just asked Mateo. Everyone dreams about a moment in double overtime with little time on the clock. Hardly anybody ever gets it. You just won the national championship game with an overtime winner. How does that compare to the dreams way back?
I mean, it really hasn't kicked in yet. I mean, I'm sure by tonight it'll be like, wow. I'll be sitting in bed probably, thinking to myself, how did that happen? But I mean, it all just completed for me when I jumped into the stands and hugged my mom and she was crying, hugged my dad and he was crying, hugged my sister and I accidentally punched her in the face. So, she was pretty upset at me, but it's just those moments that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And I'm so happy to do it next to these guys and the rest of the team and under Dez as well. So yeah, it's an honor.
Coach, you guys did it. It doesn't happen, 4 seconds left. And like Monica said, it's one of the most historic moments in D3 men's soccer history. How can you kind of sum up this, as raw as it is right now, how can you sum up this experience?
Yeah, Mateo said it. Genuinely, our guys just believed. I remember there was a Trinity guy. We played a nice little pattern in the box, and the goalkeeper went past the goalkeeper, and we squared a ball. I don't know, was it you who shot it?
No, he passed it.
And the field player saved it off the line with 5 minutes left. And again, I have so much respect for the Trinity staff and coaches get coaches, and I looked over at the staff, and they just did this to me, no idea how we just didn't give up the tying goal. And we kept getting in. These guys had so much belief. Mateo was dominant in the second half, just getting forward a ton. For whatever reason, Mateo Bargani doesn't win any awards. Mateo Bargani is the best Division III player in the country, and the most talented Division III player in the country. And yeah, I saw we got the ball in the box. I remember it bounced outside the box. Did you put it back across? No. Who put it back across to get it in the box?
Maybe Xavi.
No, it was me.
It was you.
Because John
Great.
Lucas shot it, got blocked.
He
I
chipped it. I think
chipped it back.
Nick, our keeper, goes up for a
I
header.
thought Nick was gonna
Yeah.
score.
Nick flicked it on.
Yeah,
He got a
it's
little
just
touch.
everyone's fighting for it, and yeah.
Yeah, I just remember looking. It got cleared out of the box, and I looked at the clock, and it was 13, and I was like, "Oh, that's probably it." And then madness ensued. Yeah, unbelievable. I know the flip side of this. So again, like Trinity, like they won the national championship. I would give them if there was a rule where they could just also be national champs, I would give it to them too. Like they won the game. Like it was, yeah. Paul McGinley and I don't know. Some people might think this is weak of us, but we spoke in the hotel this morning and we said, you want to just split the trophy and not go to the game, and we both would have done it. So you feel bad about the other side. They didn't deserve to lose.
You know, Kyle, this team has been resilient. I think, you know, everyone's talked about it. You know, obviously on Friday to come from behind, this team has been resilient all season, different ways, winning from, leading, winning, coming from behind, NESCAC semis against mid. What about this team and their makeup and the individuals make them able to do it like this?
Yeah, it's trust in each other. It's special kids who love each other. I told them in the locker room before the game that I wasn't nervous at all, because I got to be in the locker room with them in a national championship game, and that's like that. We said that, like we kind of have that approach of like, if we lose, who cares? Let's just go try to win this thing. If we lose, nothing in our lives is going to change. If we win, nothing in our lives is really going to change. We get to say we did that, which is super cool. But just so much love and trust, and like, you can't win a championship at this level without just having an incredible culture and love and trust and support in each other. And yeah, how we have that belief, you have to have talent, because you have to believe in guys. You have to have a guy like Mateo on your team who can score that goal with 4 seconds left. If that was me, the ball would have been out for a goal kick and the national championship was over. So, yeah, just love and trust for each other and the whole group. If you're not inside our group, I recognize it'd be hard to understand it, but these guys love each other so much.
You know, Mace, for you, you know, this program has had a ton of success, obviously, 4 championships before today, now 5. When you come into the program, you know, you've got 2 seniors here, a junior. The expectation is to kind of get to these games and playing them and then winning them. Like, when you go into this game, what's the mindset kind of coming into today? And, you know, obviously getting it done, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot for starters. Not to really sound like a broken record, but kind of just to echo what Coach has said. I mean, we've had 4 really good teams since my freshman year to now. A lot of really good players that have came and gone, guys who deserve to win these types of games and never got the chance. I think our class and obviously the juniors as well just kind of took an attitude to it of, let's not lower our expectations, but I feel like in the past we've gotten really caught up with the fact that other guys have been there in the past and we feel like we have to get there, and if we don't, we did something wrong. Whereas this year I think we were really just focused on the next game and just thought, hey, I mean, we get one more chance, and you know, our class especially I think has had a lot of experience in the past 4 years, and we just kind of looked at each other and said, hey, this is going to be our last go around, and you know, let's give it everything we got and stay really positive, no negativity, no inter-team issues ever at all, just a lot of friendship, love, like Coach said, and you know, here we are. It kind of took us all the way.
Coach, as we wrap up, you get the final word. Talk to Coach McGinley about this a little bit. You know, one of their players mentioned that in his freshman year, they weren't even in the NCAA tournament, and now they're here in the final game. You've been there probably with the start of a program to get to this point now 5 titles since 2014. Talk about this program and what it takes to not just get here, but maintain.
Yeah. I took over a program that was back-to-back national champs, and it's not even pressure, but you have a little of a bit of a coach of a little imposter syndrome, and like, can we get back there? Will we be able to do that? This is just a special team. We're an incredible program, but this was a special team who somehow found a way to get it done, and we have an incredible athletic department behind us. I mean, what a ridiculous fall, can I just say publicly?
Yeah.
National champs in field hockey, women's soccer Final Four, national champs in soccer.
Track and field, I think.
Cross country was top 10 in the country.
3 national
Volleyball,
championships.
Sweet 16. Our AD and associate AD are in the back, and what a fall we've just had. It's insane. So, and lastly, I just want to mention these guys, and I genuinely think this probably has something to do with us winning. The best thing that we do is we have a team impact player on our team named Parker Bubak, and he's been with us for 3 years. And these guys last Sunday, 25 of them went over to his house for dinner. He's here with us. Like this doesn't matter. What these guys have done for Parker's life and what Parker has done for our life. And the best thing we do, if anyone, I don't know how many people, if anyone listens to this, get a team impact player on your team, and you can change a kid and a family's life. And that's I can't wait to go see Parker again in the locker room. And that's the best thing we do is to have Parker on our team.
Guy's phenomenal in every sense. Coach, Mason, Xavier, Mateo, congratulations on being the 2025 national champion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.